All right, so I get this question a lot, but what is the difference between all of the kinds of Celtic sea salt that I sell? So we're going to go over that today. Right now, I have three main varieties of Celtic sea salt available on my shop here. We have the fine ground, we have the light gray, and we have the Mackay Pure. And what's the difference? Well, from a nutritional standpoint, the light gray and the fine ground are going to be the same because the fine ground actually comes from the light gray. It's just low temperature dried, or I should say control temperature dried, and ground up fine. So it is more convenient for you to use. If you are new or just entering the Celtic sea salt world, if you're just getting started, I would recommend going with the fine ground because in form, it is the most similar to the table salt you are probably used to. So it is going to be the easiest thing for you to transition to using. They both have over 70 trace minerals. They're both fine for baking and for cooking. This is ready to go in a salt shaker to go on your table. This will need to go into a salt grinder. I actually have a Celtic sea salt grinder right here. It is refillable. You do want to make sure that whatever salt grinder you use, the salt itself does not come in contact with any metal components. These are made for that purpose because this is a damp salt. And so when you get water and moisture, moisture and salt and then metal together, you get rust. Well, this doesn't have contact with metal, so you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about it. And then also these guys, the light gray and the fine ground, are products of France. And then this is a US product, the Mackay Pure. You'll notice that this has a more white color, whereas this has a grayer color. This has a pH of 10 to 10.5. This has a pH of 8 to 8.5. And these guys here, the light gray and the fine ground and the light gray, they're going to be more of like an all-purpose, general-purpose salt, using for baking, using for cooking, put in your salt shaker or grinder on your table and use it that way. And then this is more of a fancy finishing gourmet salt. So if you're into gourmet cooking and you want to dazzle your guests, put some of this, grind some of this on top of your finished product, your cookies, brownies, chocolates, things like that. You can do that with this. Hope that answers your question. I have good news. I have $5 off coupons in my TikTok shop. Right now, there's a limited quantity and they do expire at the end of September. So once September is over, they automatically disappear. If you've been thinking about picking up some Celtic sea salt, there's never been a better time because it's $5 off. All you gotta do is spend at least $10. You get $5 off, and a lot of it qualifies for free shipping. You know where to grab it. Thanks for your question.